Hi, I still struggle with introduction, but here we are, and I'm happy that you are here. Today we're going to be talking about how I try my best to make sure that I will never ever lose any files in my life again. We're going to be talking about backing up our files, about what hard drives I use, and maybe how you yourself can try your best to find a system that works for you to create a routine on how you want to save your files or back them up so that you don't ever have to lose them. And without further ado, let's get started. So I wanted to start with a story time. And the story time is very basic and very easy. It happened that I bought myself, the story started like this. So I literally just got myself my new lacy, however you want to call them. I literally just bought a new one of these, my first one. And I also had, before that I was using the WD ones, like 1 terabyte. And then I literally just backed it up. And the day after, the WD one just fell down. It literally just caressed the floor. It literally really just caressed the floor, and it was gone. It was gone. It was sleeping and never worked again. All my files were corrupted and dead. And that was crazy because I think I just lost one photo shoot on that day and everything else was luckily saved. And I was like, whoa, this backup thing is not a joke. We need to take this shit seriously. So yeah, that's the story, and it's just not cute. So anyway, so ever since then, I try my best to update my lacy or any type of backup system I'm using quite frequently. I think they say you shouldn't use a hard drive longer than 5 years, and after 5 years you should try and gradually replace them. Yeah, I mean, the one that broke, the WD one, I think just lasted me 1 year before it broke. So why? And I was in England at that time, so I didn't really have the opportunity to just go to the shop and do a refund in this 2-year warranty thing, so it was fine. But yeah, so then I just avoided them, and I just do the research, and they say that the lacy are quite good. But I've also heard that from a person that I met that also the lacy can crash. So that's why it's so important to still back them up and make sure that you are always having, after a couple of years, the newest hard drive, so that you're really up to date with this little machines. So yeah, I'm gonna introduce you to my little best friends. They're containing my future, my past, my present. So yeah, it is quite heavy, I have to say. So these all here are my little friends, and I'm gonna work myself down so that you see how the system works. So I start with this little one here. Oh my god, it's so tiny. So I'm gonna do like a swatch, but with digital stuff. So it is so tiny. So it's this little thing here. It is the SanDisk little hard drive. So everything goes on this little thing first before I then back it up to this friend. This one is quite new. I bought it like 3 months ago, so in the quarantine time I got this one so that I am starting to refreshing the other hard drives that I already have. So it goes like this. First the images go to this one, and then this one, and then this is like my how would I say it, the hard drives that I use on a regular basis, while the other ones are more there for the backup. So yeah, after I've done those two, I would then forward it to this lacy, however you want to call it. It's like 4 terabyte. Oh, I didn't tell you the file sizes. So this one is just a 128 gigabyte one. So that it's like, this one should be basically always like more refreshed and new, and not necessarily always hoarding the stuff. It's just a matter of like, how would you say, like an in-between saving time, and I would want to keep this one clean and delete the files more frequently, and then just back them up on the other systems. But this is basically just the first place they get, because I don't really like having my files on my laptop. So I prefer to have them offline on my own drives, because my laptop is not the newest anymore, and I don't really trust it in how long it's going to be lasting. So yeah, so this is the process. We have this. Then we go in with this one, and after this, but I haven't done in months, but it's so bad. I move on to this little friend. It's a WD, and I was like, I'm gonna cancel WD after the one broke down on me. But then I'm also not that rich to afford like an 8 terabyte that is more expensive than this one. So this is what I had to stick with. So as you can tell, it's a very in-depth, but not really crazy saving system. And I try my best to sort the files by year, month, and I'm starting as well to go in by date, so that I really don't have like the name, like whatever, Nicole file, and then I don't really know what I was shooting. So if I put the date, it also shows me that how many shoots I had in the week, or what was going on in the week and the month, so that it's all kind of put together. And I use the little Apple color coding things where you have like this little circle. I also add them to every year, so that I know, okay, this year was this year is this color, and it's just because I love colors and I love to code like that. So yeah, my recommended routine to myself would be to back everything up once a week. If it comes to this friends and this friends, so that I have like an identical kind of thing. I struggle with using Time Machine. I always feel like when I always want to make them synchronize to do it, I still struggle, so I do it still manually. If you have any tips on how I can back them up more systematically without accidentally overwriting any files, give me a shout, because I really don't know. But I also want to be safe, so I'd rather just continue doing the old school style of just drag and dropping them. Dragging and dropping that way 1 to 2 to 1 to 2, what is also completely fine. I also have this third lacy hard drive, and this is as well one with separate files. So those are pretty much having the similar files, and this has its own file, and this one is as well backed up on the big WD one. So this is literally it. I try my best to keep it frequently, so that if one should fall out, I still have the ability to have like 2 backups. Yeah, so let me know how you back up your work and your everything, because I think it's just so important. And I think it doesn't matter if you're a videographer, photographer, just a writer, or you just have your family pictures on your hard drives. It's just so important to make sure that you have them together and well organized, because if they get lost, it's just such a pain in the ass to make sure that it's still working. So I hope you enjoyed this very quick video. Was it quick? I don't know. And I see you next time. Bye.